Hey, immortal followers, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. So I want to continue playing that fucking Hogwarts game, man. It's so good. I'm a little drunk right now. I had like five, yeah, five cans of Budweiser. I'm about to have oh, this is my fifth one. It's in the cup. About to have my sixth one after that one. Oh my god. Not only that, I was at the bar for the Super Bowl game. So, alright, let's check this. Is he gonna go through this every time? Oh, I don't imagine it's gonna be as long as the first time. Though. Yeah, it's going by fast. I really enjoy the music. Harris the Puttering. He really looks like my cousin.
And here we
I
are,
made my character look
quite
like
the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Down here.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I have family in Ironwood.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against
Oh,
the
I know
Dark
what
Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark
Or in
Arts
these walls,
is required
too.
for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his
Yeah, I should have paid
reasons for
attention.
keeping the details to himself for now.
I got distracted for the like 5 seconds.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. they've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I want to go to Hogsmeade. Yes, please.
Is Lower Hogsmeade still being...
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels.
Yeah, I was off guard, actually.
I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oops. That was the wrong button. Excuse me.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
Do you think if we are...
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try. Slow coach! Slow coach!
What was that?
Revelio.
Keep on, young scholars.
Sir Cadogan was allegedly friends with Merlin himself. and as such became a sworn knight of the Round Table. The Round Table? From Elden Ring? Although he is only really known to the wizarding world, he is famous for his defeat of the Wyvern of Lie, and now spends his days challenging students to duels. So it's not a dragon. Are wyverns dragons? I thought.
Revelio.
I feel like that's something I can collect, but I don't think I have the spell for it yet. Oh, okay. Should pay attention to the guide or the map here. She tells me where to go. Ah. Oh. Okay.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
And have to explain reasons for the exceptions to Gamp's law.
I think transfiguration is the hardest subject. It requires such precision and concentration. One wrong move and you've got a grouse instead of a mouse.
I hated learning banishment.
Oh.
Here.
I don't know what's the problem here. I lose
There is
frames.
an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Look, there's no primary.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, I'm not losing frames now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, Potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very
No,
good,
that-
everyone.
yeah.
That's enough of that. Well, as
Potential
you
is
all
nothing
seem to have
without
the basics
practice.
down, and it is an
Exactly, I
exceptionally
gotta
lovely
practice
day,
my
I was
speed runs.
thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
What am I doing here? Accio.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
What is
Now,
this
think of
frame
this
rate
like
issue? What's going on?
gobstones, if you will.
Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Let's put it at 120.
Throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Ooh,
The
looks
trick
better,
is to
actually.
pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more. Accio 4, yes? Splendid! Don't lose your composure. Very good. Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Accio.
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Watch this. Phew.
Accio.
Oh shit.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Oh, I thought it like just like barely got off.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I cannot articulate myself, and I'm slurring.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Really? What?
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Damn. Okay, it builds up exponentially, I think.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Really? Oh, bro. I already lost.
Let us see this.
But I don't think it affects the story. Maybe a little bit with the points. But I have a feeling that. What?
Happens to the best of us.
How come they're much faster than the other game? Like, are these balls lighter than the first round?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Doesn't make sense. Oh, excuse me. Beer burps. Beer.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Oh, wow.
I
wanna
remember
see
the
that.
first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
A word,
use
if you would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothes.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a
Exactly.
challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Excuse me.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Oh, chest. Where?
Why are we only learning all the boring potions? When are we learning Felix Felicis? Knowing Sharp, he'll probably teach it after we've done our exam.
The chest in the area. Oh, that's...
Revelio.
Oh. It's downstairs. Alright. Here? What did I get? 59 gold. This can't be the bathroom. Hermione fought that troll. Oh, also, the chest symbol's still there. Okay.
Revelio.
Does it only do the bell if there's something revealed? Or does it just do it every time?
Accio.
What's up with this frame rate thing, man? What the hell? Maybe I need to report this to the developers. Hopefully, like, in hopes of it to, like, help the update.
Frankly, I'd rather limit.
It's actually quite annoying.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ooh, who the hell just made that clip?
Is that all you've got?
The frame rate thing is annoying.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Did you kill Ron yet? Maybe if I traveled into the future. This game is set in the 1800s, the late 1800s. Before Harry, man. And I called my... Look, Harris Puttering. That's the fucking name I called my gay. Well, he's gay.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Kill his ancestors, prevent wrong. I have to kill Professor Weasley. There's a professor in the game. And it's Weasley.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Oh, there you go. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know!
Oh, hey,
Not
man.
bad.
This reminds me of the first movie, man.
You give as good as you get.
That was cool.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor
Oh, I made it
Glad
into
to have the opportunity
Slytherin.
to practice.
If what I've seen today
I wanted
is
to get
any
Ravenclaw, but
we
Slytherin's
can
pretty
expect
cool too.
great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it.
I feel like I'm
and they
slurring my
must
words right
achieve
now.
it. A
the
classroom
Budweiser.
duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Oh, yeah.
Understood, Professor.
They
So,
fuck.
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough
There's
spectacle for one day.
There's
Class
a
is
frame rate thing
dismissed.
that happens now and then. You're on your fourth? I'm on my sixth. I might actually open some more. See how I feel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was
Actually
quite
feels
something.
good.
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Dueling. It's dueling, my guy.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Ooh, underground dueling.
Excellent.
Let's go, man.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the
Stop saying
restricted section of
dueling,
the
bro.
library,
There's
you
no
just
J.
have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Fight Club.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Yeah.
Look for Luke and
You're
Brattleby
it's
at the
your
clock
first
tower
year
entrance.
as a student.
If you're interested.
It's like you're placed on the fifth year.
Till
the
next
fifth
time.
year students. That makes sense. Don't talk about dueling club.
I've always said that travel broadens the
That's how I'm hearing it, man. Dueling. Oh, what am I doing? Side quest. You're now. Sorry. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts marked as flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP, but do not advance the main story. Yes, please. Where am I? Yeah. Let's do that. Sorry. Lenora Everly. Yo. Cressida Bloom has a lofty problem with her literature. Do side quests as much as we can before we do like the main quest. Oops. I'm interested to see speedruns of this in the future.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello.
Julie.
Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light
What
as
is
a feather
this
charm to
Arby?
use on my
Yeah,
library books.
man.
My arms get so
Relax.
tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me,
You
I could
kill
remove the
Morty
charm.
Myrtle in this era, don't you? I don't know if it's me that kills her. Goddamn, bro. If I see Morty Myrtle in this, I haven't seen Morty Myrtle. Morty Myrtle, yes. The fuck? Okay.
I'm going to have
The
to
area
use
had to
those
load
to
before it
those
like
books.
opened the door. Gotta be. Maybe. I don't know.
Revelio.
Cressida's flying books from the library. How? Oh, I see it.
Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Excuse me. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything. Just to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experience. I'm utterly convinced that it wasn't Professor Wesley Smith. I'm sorry, I can't. Why am I trying to do a different accent?
Where can I find a copy of A History of Magic?
I just need to find the books. Where are they? It's one over there. Oh, the fucking Harry Potter theme. Yeah, I gotta love it. Couple more drinks and you'll get it. Oh shit, there's one more. The hell? I thought that was it. But I think that was a collectible instead that I just got. I can hear it.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
I hear something though. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What's going on with this? What am I hearing?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them.
I'm in Slytherin. Yeah, I do a little.
You're not at all who I thought you to be.
I'm a Slytherin guy.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
Them? Hey, a big fuck you to J.R. Rowling, I guess. Rowling? Rowling?
I say.
There needs to be an update or something, man, because there's like frame rate problems sometimes. Like right now. Oh, look at that. Ew, disgusting. Ew. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go have a smoke because I'm craving. I need a smoke. Ending? No, sorry. Intermission. Okay. Hey, Rizzy, I'll hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up on the Discord if you're still here. Do you hear me? I think he might have left, actually. But I'll hit him up for that. Okay. That was actually freaky.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
I hate the
Everyone
name
thinks I'm
Lenora.
utterly balmy.
Well,
Samantha thinks I'm potty.
Yeah,
But
I do.
This
That's
painting.
my
I never
ex's
noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a
there
few.
are, actually.
This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle
There's
of
an
this one,
indentation
I'll know
at
what
the
to do with
bottom.
all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos!
Do come and find me.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay.
Try writing a hippogriff.
Looks like we're here.
Do you think it's painful to be in a half-transfigured state?
Transfiguration has always come easily to me.
Revelio!
Some minds are more suited to it than others.
The most I've ever been able to conjure is a single word.
Yeah, this is the area. So this was the secret?
Last week, I was informed a new universal honest Anyone?
No, this is not it. Somewhere similar though. Has the same pillars as these. Right here, look. Right there on the right, there's like a fountain or something. Or like a statue. Hard to tell. There. Oh. This doesn't really make sense. Doesn't make sense, but I'll probably figure it out.
This looks like the location from the painting.
Yes.
What could be so special about it? Revelio!
This statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes his drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. And about this?
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh.
I adore bending bunny up.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Cool.
You're brave though, aren't you? I've seen you in trouble.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen...
I like to keep flicking.
This way?
What are you up to now?
Do I use it? I forgot.
Potato! Accio!
I forgot how to use the fast travel. Well, I need floof powder, don't I? I don't have any. I mean, I don't know if there's like supposed to be.
I can appreciate it all year round.
Maybe if I went this way. Capricious, the best school uniform. What does capricious mean anyway? I've never heard of the word. It's Professor Black, I think. It's research hall, I guess.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah. Why can't I get through this door? Oh, I just need to loot the area? I don't fucking get it. Where's that shit? What's up with these, like, chest symbols on the map? They don't really make sense to me. They do not.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, this thing spoke to me. How do I use it though? I like.
Protego. Revelio.
I'm pressing every button. I don't get it.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Let Deke you out.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Excuse me?
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Just cancel this, please. I like Natty, but Sebastian's cool too.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Is a butterbeer fucking like a root beer?
Ah, there you are.
I'm so annoyed with the frame rate shit, man. I'm losing frames. Hold on. See what happens here. Control Alt Delete. The game doesn't crash. Something is eating up my CPU. Damn my RAM. Oh, it's the game, of course. Okay. It should be some relief to the fucking CPU and GPU there. Wow. This game is requiring a lot. Oh man, I'm slurring too. Gaming background services. Okay. Just turn that off.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not
there's a
the
little
only one who
stagger.
will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you
Like
casting
it's good
Reparo
now,
in
but like
no time.
every now and then it's just like the frame rate is
Why must I
bad.
first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Got it.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me? What am I trying to do?
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
These beers that I'm having aren't actually making me tired. Not only that, I've been smoking like indica weed, so I'm like really tired. Mixing weed and alcohol was not a good thing. But like, I'm used to it.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
But like, I'm really tired, and I think I should go to bed. Also, excuse me.
Whoever decided to make Professor Black
Or I should keep going.
must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers.
But I think I need to go to bed actually. So, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dropping in. Yes. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, I'm going to bed, guys. I'm fucking tired. Drunken sleep. I'm gonna have a really good drink or a really bad one. Have a good night, y'all.